Road to Rock. Evisceration Plague by Cannibal Corpse. The first hit lands like a cold instrument across steel. Lights drop. Air tightens. A riff crawls from the floor up your spine. Not a sprint. A slow, surgical walk toward impact. Evisceration Plague does not rush. It studies you. Then it starts cutting. Years before 2009, a strange scene burned itself into pop culture. A young Jim Carrey crashing a Florida club, windmilling in front of Cannibal Corpse. The cameo was a joke to some, a shock to others. But it did something crucial. It put a mirror to the world and said, "This is extreme music, and it is not going anywhere." Headlines, bands, hand-wringing followed, and the band just kept getting sharper. By 2009, Cannibal Corpse were not kids edging boundaries. They were craftsmen. Road-hardened, rehearsed to the second. Their discipline was the scary part. No wasted movement, no slack in the cable. You can hear that in the way the drums lock like a hydraulic press, in the bass that slithers around the kick pattern without losing weight, in the guitars that grind with edge-of-blade accuracy. Vocals do not plead or preach. They bear down, syllables hammered like rivets. Evisceration Plague matters because it understands fear. Not the jump scare. The methodical approach. The riff architecture feels like a corridor narrowing. The tempo sits in that cruel pocket where the head nods on its own, and time stretches. Space opens up between hits, and inside that space is tension. You feel the room. You see the fluorescent glare, the chrome and tile, the clinical chill. Context matters too. The late 2000s were an arms race of speed and flash. Scenes split, techniques multiplied. The internet measured everything in real time. Cannibal Corpse doubled down on weight, on articulation. They made brutality legible. You could trace the riff, taste the grime, count the pulses, and still get flattened by the next turn. It was authority earned the hard way. Listen to the way the midsection pivots without grandstanding. The groove tilts, the drums thread a new path, and suddenly the floor shifts under your boots. No signposts, no mercy. Just a steady hand guiding the knife. That is the genius here, control as a form of terror. The more exact the cut, the deeper the chill. On stage, it becomes a physical event. Shoulders hunch. A circle widens. The riff hits and the crowd moves like one organism, each downbeat a command. It is not chaos. It is choreography written in sweat and recoil. Cannibal Corpse have always been accused of going too far. With Evisceration Plague, they went deeper instead. Past shock, past spectacle, into something colder and more enduring. The sound of a band that knows precisely where to press and how long to hold. The scalpel is more frightening than the sledgehammer when the hand that holds it never shakes. Subscribe to the channel and smash that like.